Hi, good morning. So today we are going out for a wedding for Robina and Anthony. So I want to take you along for the wedding shoot. Come along. Let's see how the day goes and hang around with us. All right? Let's go.
We are 2-3 hours behind schedule, typically an African thing. So as you see, we are seated in the salon, still waiting for the entourage to get ready. According to the schedule, right now we should be in the studio taking some studio pictures. But yeah, we're 2 hours late, and all we have to do is sit and wait until the makeup guys are done. That's Africa and weddings in Africa.
Well, for a day like this, I tend to want to take a lot of pictures of the preparation, because you don't know how the day is going to flow. The sun may shine so hard and the pictures are so hot, and then you may find the rain may decide to fall. Being a tropical country, it's really unpredictable what may happen. So whatever I can get during the preparations, I get, and whatever we cannot get, we wait for maybe the photo shoot session, and life goes on. So we were lucky in this scenario that both the grooms and the brides were dressing up from within the same place. So we tried to achieve shots from both the bride side and the groom side. So that's why you see us trying to get the groomsmen, because it helps, when you get most of the shots during the preparations, well, you reduce on the strain that you will have to get during the garden sessions, or the photo shoot session. Plans were to go to the studio. There was no time, so we resorted to shoot as much as we can in the salon. So yeah, and I try to achieve a clean shot per se. So the biggest challenge we had in this setting was there was a lot of clutter. So a lot of things in the background, a lot of things in the place. But then when I got that spot that had flowers in the background, I wanted to use those flowers so that the picture is a bit clean without a lot of distraction, most especially to the viewers. Luckily enough, even with the clutter, so I with my lens, it stops really down. So I had to shoot at f2.8 for most of the shots, so that I sort of blur out the background to help achieve a bit more cleaner and have the focus mostly on the people that I was posing. So yeah, pretty much that's what we tend to do to make sure we work around all the clutter. So like you can see, there's a man shaving his hair over there, and then yeah, it was just a mess. It was just a mess. But we'll try to get clean pictures and avoid showing all the mess, because believe me, you want to have a clean show for your wedding. So during different scenarios, I try, as I'm shooting, this is what I do. I give them the poses, but then I also want them to do their own thing. So I shoot what they're doing. So time and again, I've realized that as I give them poses, you'll find that the more they try to do what you're telling them to do, they come off very plastic. You get, yeah? Just bring your hand up like that, sort of like bring the other hand. Keep this one in the pocket, and you can really bring it sort of as if you put it in the That's dope. So in most scenarios, I want to get each and everyone who is a part of the entourage into the saloon. So even the kids, the flower boys, the peg boys. So I want to get each and everyone. Yep, there's our bride, and she's trying to work on her nails. And yeah, I try and get shots here and there during whatever scenario that is happening. Yeah.
Love is the picture.
Typically, the more shots you can get, the better, because then it really relieves you from having to do a lot of shoots during the photo session. So if you get a good spot and you can get good shots, utilize the time. If you have the time, utilize it, because the biggest challenge for a wedding day is time. It's really time. You can never have enough time on a wedding day. Well, I try to achieve different shots, full shots, close-up shots, medium shots. The more the better, the more the merrier. Shoot as much as you can. Of course, watch out for your shutters, yeah? One piece of advice that I would give is avoid giving a lot of poses. One thing that I try to do a lot of times is I just give simple instructions like do this, dance like that, but I don't give specific poses. When you give specific poses, it triggers something in the mind that I usually like to refer to as awareness. So they try to be aware of how are they putting their hands, how are they putting their legs. So to avoid having that, you want to give them operative instructions, not things like stand like this, stand like that, but things like do this, jump, walk and look this side. Things like that makes it a lot easier for them to pause. So as they are doing those things, you shoot, just shoot, keep shooting, and time and again you'll get shots that are more realistic than things that are, for lack of a better word, metallic. Again, the instruction is let them do something, not just stand, look here. Let them do something, because then as they do something, it helps. It helps bring out the pose and it gives it more life. So this day was a bit tricky. We did the salon, then from the salon we went for the photo shoot because there was a bit more time before they had to go for the church. So the ceremony was at around 2, so we had a lot of time in our hands after the salon. So we decided we did most of the pictures, actually if not all the pictures, before the service, yeah, and that helped a lot. Most of the time we dwelled predominantly on the bride and groom, and a bit more poses of the entourage was done during the salon. So in the garden it was predominantly the bride and groom, so it helps them have a bit more time with the photographer, and then it releases the pressure of the entourage wanting to have pictures, yeah, because then it's the bride and groom's time, and yeah, they get all their photos that they need, and it helps them out as the day goes, yeah. So at this time they were a bit more relaxed, and then it helped achieve realistic pictures that are not necessarily posed per se, yeah. And then of course you throw in a little bit of the brides here and there to give them that excitement, because you know, the more they're excited, the more they light up the wedding per se. So for as much as the wedding is about the bride and groom, every person in the entourage has a vibe they bring to the wedding. So I like to get involved with everyone on the entourage. So it brings in that vibe in the wedding, and as you plan to shoot a wedding today or tomorrow or the next day, try and engage, try and be involved with every person that is on the entourage, because then it helps as the day goes on, even when you need help from any of them, because you've already vibed with them in the morning. It helps, it releases the pressure on you. Take time, get involved with them, it will help you. So go out, shoot as much as you can, and see you next time. This has been The Creative Lounge. See, learn, do.